As you're walking through the produce section, you might mistake this for celery. But don't be fooled, this is bok choy, and China has been cultivating this vegetable since the 5th century. The literal translation from Mandarin is green vegetable, and bok choy is a staple in many Asian dishes. We often call it white cabbage or Chinese cabbage, but whatever you call it, bok choy is beloved for its versatility and its mild, fresh flavor. I'm Charity Nebbe. On this episode of Iowa Ingredient, we'll visit a family farm to see what it takes to grow and harvest this veggie. And our good friend, Master Chef David Baruthio, will stop by the studio kitchen to share some tasty recipes using bok choy. All that and more coming up next on Iowa Ingredient.
Funding for Iowa Ingredient is provided by the W.T. and Edna M. Dahl Trust, Chef Lisa Laval of Trellis Cafe and the River Center, and Chef Michael Laval of the Des Moines Embassy Club. For more than 100 years, the Des Moines Embassy Club has provided a place to dine, celebrate, and do business, located in downtown Des Moines and in West Des Moines. And Friends, the Iowa PBS Foundation.
Just put that on the side.
We'll just add some more cantaloupe flavor to...
Chef Katie, you've done it again.
Thank you so much.
Try that. Cheers. Bok choy is sometimes called soup spoon because of the shape of its leaves, and the entire plant is edible from its clustered stalks, which kind of have a celery-like crunch, to its dark green leaves, which are soft and crisp. Bok choy is commonly used in stir-fries, but it's also fabulous in braises, soups, salads, or even on its own. It's the first genuine hot summer day in Iowa City.
Right.
At Trowel and Error Farm, growers Carly McAndrews and Bryant Mann are ready to begin their harvest of bok choy.
All right, and we're harvesting 40 heads.
These little plants went in the ground a few weeks before the final frost date in April. In Iowa, planting bok choy in spring is a bit more challenging than planting a fall crop because this plant, like other brassicas, is prone to bolting in the hot, humid summer months. But efficiently harvesting bok choy is just one part of the job for these two young farmers.
So Trowel and Error Farm, we run about a 50-member community-supported agriculture program. So we grow about 40 different kinds of vegetables. So everything from carrots, radishes, Swiss chard, kohlrabi, kind of the whole range of things.
Yeah, I really enjoy working outside and just being able to see the product of my efforts. Like always right there you can see what you've done, and it's really cool.
So maybe 10 more or so.
Carly and Bryant have years of combined experience working on vegetable farms. They've picked up several tips for how to successfully grow a wide variety of vegetables, including bok choy.
It's definitely a spring and fall crop, so it grows best at those times of year. Today is a super hot day, so getting them in the water quickly is important. I think that maybe the main issue with growing bok choy is pest pressures.
Yeah, trying to make sure the aphids like it, so I want to make sure the aphids are all washed off.
So we have a lot of flea beetle pressure, and we'll use like you saw, the row cover to protect it from flea beetles. So I think investing in some row cover does go a long way for making sure that you have a good bok choy harvest. The spacing really depends on the variety. It's called Making Choy. This is a mini variety of bok choy, and yeah, we just really kind of dug the like light green stems and the leaf shape. So for the one that we grew, the Making Choy, we would space that about 6 inches apart. You could go as close as 4 inches. But with the larger varieties of bok choy, you're gonna wanna go more like 8 or 12 inches apart. So yeah, that's a variety called Prize Choy. And it has like the white stems, and is maybe like a more traditional bok choy. Like most cabbage family crops, it is a high nitrogen demander. So I think that if you have like a garden bed, adding a good amount of compost will go a long way for making sure that you have a healthy crop. You always stack things so neatly.
This native of Asia has really found its place in Iowa. Sure, it might have some quirks, but bok choy is a versatile veggie that will continue to find its way into a wide variety of dishes, thanks, in part, to the efforts of people like Carly and Bryant.
Yeah, I think I really enjoy cooking with it because sometimes we just like don't have the appetite for a really big thing, and so it's nice to have like something smaller, and it's versatile. Super delicious. Give it a try.
Awesome. And now I'm here in the kitchen with Chef David Baruthio, Master Chef David Baruthio.
Hi, how are you?
It's wonderful to have you here
Great
again.
to be back again.
And remind me, you have had an international career all
pretty much.
over the world. What brought you to Iowa?
Well, originally a job. You know, I came as a consultant to do some culinary work for somebody in town, and that person was a friend of the lady who became my wife.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you came to Iowa for a job, but you stayed for love.
Pretty much.
And you've been a big part of the food scene
Yeah,
in Des Moines for a long time.
Absolutely, I loved it. I like the culture, the simple life. Iowa is one of those few places in the world where it's very family orientated. It's easy, and also the climate. You get 4 seasons. A little bit too cold for me in winter,
Yes.
but you know, the growing part, the farming part, the nature. It's I had a good time here.
Yeah, well, and you've been here long enough to really see the local food movement
Absolutely.
blossom. So there are
It
so many
grew a lot.
ingredients you can get now that you probably couldn't get when you first started cooking.
Correct.
In
It
Iowa.
was more limited, and also, you know, you can see the audience also, the people that go out on eating, you know, they're more adventurous, they try new things, and, you know, there's more food being imported. And no, it's been fun to watch things evolve over the years.
Yeah, and you've helped them evolve.
Well, a little bit. I put a
too.
little bit my spin to it, you know, a little French je ne sais quoi.
Yes. So today we're going to be cooking with bok choy.
Yes.
And, you know, it's funny to think about when I was growing up in Iowa, to get food from around the world was pretty rare. And so I can tell you about the first time I had Chinese food. I can tell you about the first time I ate
bet.
hummus, or the first time I had Indian food. These are all specific memories because they were such exciting new flavors. And bok choy is one of those things that a lot of us didn't grow up eating.
No, and for me as a French person, I don't think I ever had pak choy before I worked in Asia or came to live in Iowa,
Nice.
to be honest with you.
What is it?
Well, it's in the family of the cabbage. It is a cabbage, and it was coming first in Thailand, Vietnam, China, and you have 2 major kind of pak choy. You have the pak choy, the green one, small one that you see in stir fry, and you have more the cabbage pak choy that is bigger green leaf, white stalk, and it's you can braise it, you can saute it, you can stir fry it, I just found out you can eat it raw in a salad.
Right, you can make a slaw.
You can
out
make
of
a
it.
slaw out of pak choy.
I've got to try that sometime. But it has a very mild flavor, so it supports other
Correct.
flavors really well.
It's more a side dish, or it's more the vegetable in a dish. It could be a salad by itself, but it is also very rich in vitamin A and C.
Oh, nice.
So very healthy for you.
Delicious and good for you.
Delicious and good.
All right. Let's get cooking
cook.
with bok choy.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
We've got some beautiful bok choy here.
Yeah.
And what are we going to make?
So we're gonna make a braised pak choy with coconut and mushroom stir fried with a little bit of ginger, gonna finish it with a little hard-boiled eggs. You know, in the Asian culture, they like to eat eggs with certain things. So we're gonna go, you know, kind of not vegan, but vegetarian.
All right.
Lots of Asian flavor and attitude
yeah.
today.
This is exciting.
I think so.
Where do we start?
So we're gonna start with the sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit of lime. You know, there's a lot of lime in the Asian cuisine, and ginger and garlics. And then I got some palm sugar that I'm just gonna let melt in there.
Palm sugar?
Yeah, palm sugar. Yeah. And, well, the coconut milk.
Right, which is a very high fat, rich
It is.
milk.
And then we're gonna put some ginger in there.
Nice.
A little bit of garlic that I chopped, sliced very thinly. We're not gonna use all of it because we need it later for the stir fry. And touch of salt. And we're gonna let that cook just for now.
All right.
So during that time, we'll put the other pan on and we prepare the pak choy. So the pak choy, it's very important. I did it before. It's important to clean it very well because like leek, it's got several leaves and you can have dirt that sticks into it. Even, you know, when you buy it in a store or the farmer's market, it's very important to wash it well.
Okay, so get down in all those nooks
Absolutely.
and crannies.
There you go. So, yeah, I think that's plenty, right?
All right.
So I got some sesame oil here. We're gonna let that sesame oil go really hot, and then we're gonna sear a pak choy in there. Perfect.
I think a lot of us are used to seeing bok choy cut up into small pieces.
Small
but-
pieces. I like to, you know, keep it whole because what we do is a dish where you can carve in the pak choy is the main highlight of the dish.
Okay.
Versus most of the time, like you said, pak choy is part of a dish.
Right, right.
So this
here
one,
we're
making it the
star.
dish. Yes.
All right.
Okay, we're about there with the searing.
All right.
So we're gonna put them on the side for now. We'll put back a little bit of sesame oil again.
Okay.
And then I have my mushrooms.
And what kind of mushrooms?
So they are enoki.
Okay.
So they are, again, also an Asian style mushroom. So we're just gonna saute them with a little bit of salt. And here is where we put the garlic that I had left over before.
Well, I'm already loving the many different shapes and colors in this dish. A feast for all the senses.
Exactly. So I got some chili pepper also that are a little mild. Add all that. And my ginger.
Lovely.
So in this, I'm gonna deglaze that with a little bit of stock that I have. This is just pure vegetable stock. And when this is done to be sauté, we're gonna pour all that in our coconut here.
All right.
Go in there. Voila.
Wonderful.
And we let that cook off a little bit. And we let that cook for about 5-6 minutes to reduce it down.
Okay.
And that's it for now. So we're gonna go back to our pak choy here.
Okay. They go back in the pan?
Yeah, dry pan, nothing in there. And you will know right away in a minute why. So you put it there. So they are kind of tender, but still a little bit of crunchiness and al dente feel to it. Yeah. So here I got my nuts. So I like salted, roasted cashew nuts that just crumble like this, right? And this is my, this is a gluten-free soy sauce.
Okay.
So we want to kind of coat everything into it. Then we'll do, this is a Ponzu vinegar. So it's a Japanese, Ponzu, I mean, Uzu is a Japanese citrus, really.
Okay.
And now we let that reduce.
And that's going to bring some beautiful color into this.
Beautiful flow of colors, and also, you know, kind of adds a little bit of flavor and saltiness to the Bok Choy. And we let that reduce. We want to have it nearly have no juice at all because our sauce is here.
Yes, it's good and juicy.
Good and juicy. We have the mushroom, the garnish, right over here. So I got some cilantro here that we can add a little bit, little flakes to it. I just like to break it, just like that, whole leaves.
Nice.
And this is
And
ready.
yet another aroma gets added to this
Exactly.
complex mixture. I love that.
So we are ready when basically everything has pretty much evaporated.
All right. We'll just let that reduce down.
Exactly. So here we go, our Bok Choy. You see all our liquid is evaporated. We're getting that nice little brownish caramelization, and it's all evaporated. So you just got those beautiful sugar and aroma left in the pan. I'm just gonna make sure that the Bok Choy is nicely coated into it and has absorbed all the liquid. And now it's time for plating.
Great.
We are absolutely perfect.
Wonderful. All right. Let's put this dish together.
Perfect. So what we do, we take a little bit of our mushroom coconut base. We use that as the base, in like a soup in the bottom. There you go.
Even if it weren't for the flavor of the peppers, the color just brings.
It just pops. And
yeah, it
everything,
really
yeah.
brings something special to it.
Now we're gonna place the Bok Choy in there. Put the nuts on top of it.
Nice.
See how the caramelization
I
is
was
just
hoping they
perfect.
weren't going to be left behind.
No, no. We're using all on this dish.
Nice.
So I got a little bit of green spring onion to finish up. A little bit of parsley. And this is my spin to it. I like, so I told you I had a hard-boiled eggs that I prepared before that I cooked for about 14 minutes. It's still a little bit runny in the middle.
Nice.
And then we got that. Finish up with more parsley here. Touch of cilantro. A little bit of sea salt. Voila.
Wonderful. It is gorgeous. And I can't wait to try it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. All right, we have knives.
Yeah,
and
we do need a
forks, so
knife
we
on
can
that
cut
dish.
into that.
You go ahead.
All right.
Make sure you get some of that sauce and that egg together. That's the main thing.
It's got that salty, brothy goodness. The bok choy has a little bit of a bite to it. And the egg brings so much richness to it. Oh, I've never eaten anything like this, but it is fantastic.
Thank you.
Chef David, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
The first Iowa State Creamery started in 1927, part of Iowa State University's long-standing agricultural tradition. The creamery provided students with hands-on experience making cheese, butter, ice cream, and other dairy products until it closed in 1969. Today, the ISU Creamery is back in business, the ice cream business, with a new vision and new flavors.
All of our ice creams are named or representing traditions and people of Iowa State. We invited college students, alumni, faculty, staff, anyone affiliated with Iowa State to enter their concept. They simply had to explain their concept and how it fit into their college, describe the product really clearly, and then we had deans of all the colleges judge these entries.
That is really good. This is the Marston. Yeah. Yum. So the students get to work in actual production as you see behind me. So they get to make the ice cream, and this starts from procuring the ingredients. Doing production, so learning about food safety, but also about the equipment, because they can learn food safety in the store, but they don't get to learn pasteurization or equipment processing. We have a couple students who are running the social media accounts for the creamery, a couple of students who are thinking of our ideas for our wall design. Just getting to take that initiative and let them own the creamery store, because it is their experience and it is their store, I think is really beneficial to them.
Today, we started the day with white chocolate squirrel. We have this famous leucistic squirrel that has been around Iowa State. So this is honoring him. It is a white chocolate flavored ice cream with hazelnut spread and chopped hazelnuts layered in.
So we do multiple layers since we're hand packing, so that the inclusions can be all throughout.
The other one that we're going to put in the second chamber, and that's going to be Marston Mash, and that is the College of Engineering. So that is all ice cream starts as soft serve. Doesn't matter what kind it is, as long as it's ice cream, it's got the word ice cream in it, starts as soft serve. And to be ice cream, it needs to have dairy. Legally, ice cream must have 20% dairy solids, and 10 of those minimum need to be fat. So for the word ice cream to be on a package, it's minimum 10% fat. We have eggs. We've decided to use eggs because Iowa is a poultry state. It's a very important part of our economy. I personally am trying to make a product that's not super sweet, because sugar is not good for us. There are much better things in ice cream than the sugar. A lot of the ingredients in ice cream that you'll see on the back of a package are things that maybe you can't pronounce. So even though it might scare people to see these words like locust bean gum, it's entirely natural, and it helps bind water so that your ice cream doesn't feel like an ice cube.
Care is taken in every step of the process, from the ingredients they use to the way each container is lovingly packed by hand.
We do lovingly make it. It almost makes me want to cry hearing you say that, because it's absolutely true, and we take a great deal of pride in what we do. This was so important to me to get established here, because it means jobs for these young people when they graduate, because they're getting that hands-on experience, that exposure to the field.
That's it for this week's show. Thank you for once again taking the time to share in our state's food culture. I'm Charity Nebbe. See you next time for another episode of Iowa Ingredient. Keep in mind that circumstances are always changing, so please take a moment to check ahead if you're planning to visit a restaurant, farm, or event featured on the show.
Funding for Iowa Ingredient is provided by the W.T. and Edna M. Dahl Trust. Chef Lisa Laval of Trellis Cafe and the River Center, and Chef Michael Laval of the Des Moines Embassy Club. For more than 100 years, the Des Moines Embassy Club has provided a place to dine, celebrate, and do business, located in downtown Des Moines and in West Des Moines. And Friends, the Iowa PBS Foundation. Generations of family and friends who feel passionate about the programs they watch on Iowa PBS.